where orcs and uruks and so on and so forth. Without me, with my 250, they have 700 and something against, I think there's about 400 here, or 300. And obviously on the outside, things are looking pretty grim for these guys. I don't exactly know why they're standing outside here. Personally, I wouldn't have them stand outside. I think that's a death wish. Hello Reformers, and welcome back to the last days and our Uruk adventures. Now you can see here we're actually interrupting a little bit with Master Furinor's battle against King Brand. Now this is a pretty easy victory for Master Furinor here, but I decided, hey, you know what, maybe it would be a good idea to just, you know, head in here and see what we can do, because I'd like to get a little bit of rank points with Dol Guldur perhaps, and yeah, maybe it would actually be an idea to start getting, you know, getting a couple of ranks with them. So I'm going to try, if I can, after this battle, to interact with Master Furinor and maybe a couple of his compatriots, and we'll see if, you know, maybe we can get something from him. And yeah, I mean, I think we already have a pretty significant relation with Master Furinor himself, because we did do a little bit of assisting earlier on in the series, and well, we basically saved his life multiple times, and yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to capitalize on that a little bit. And otherwise, well, we'll see how it goes. But for the moment, I am absolutely fine with taking care of these Dale Spearmen. It's actually kind of amusing that they're not that effective against mounted units, especially considering they're actually using pikes. They don't seem that effective, at least to me, but maybe that's just because they're outnumbered by such a huge margin. I mean, just look at how much... actually, you know what? Ah, yes, the trials and tribulations of playing multiple mods. Yes. When you play multiple mods and you have different varying battle sizes, that's a problem. Because obviously, you know, if you're playing something that has a much greater battle size than the other mods that you're playing, then obviously you're gonna have some issues. Like, for example, Pendor has a maximum battle size of about, what is it, 650 or 550 or something crazy like that, and, well, the default battle size is 150, of course, and yeah, unfortunately, I reduced the slider, so I'm gonna have to rectify that. But there you go, that was easy enough, we did it. And oh, look at this, we actually, oh, look at that, we are actually rank 5. I had no idea, but we're actually rank 5 with Dol Guldur, which is pretty amazing. Anyway, there you go, that's great. I guess what we're going to do now is I'm going to just tweak the battle size a little. Alright, so I did tweak the battle size. It was on 85, which is kind of annoying. So now it's up at 150 again. Unfortunately, I can't really use a custom battle size if I'm playing multiple mods at one time, so that's just how it is, because if I were to increase the default battle size to something more than 150, then Pendor would also be affected, and various other mods, and so on and so forth, so it's not really great. Anyway, this guy's actually the liege of the faction, and I had no idea. I had no idea this was the case. Anyway, we're going to request a useful tool of Dol Guldur. I don't know what that does. It's a Mordor banner by the looks of things. And what else do we have? Orc Brew. Yeah, that's not really anything for me. And does he have any tasks for us? It doesn't look... Oh no, there we go. No commander should have to admit this, but I was inspecting my soldiers the other day and executed some of them for incompetence. They need someone with steel. You are a warrior of renown. Will you train some troops for me? I can make it worthwhile for you. If you can raise 15 fell orcs of Mordor... You know what? I'm actually kind of surprised that they're allowing me to do this out in the middle of nowhere. We are basically right next to Mirkwood Forest, and me taking them to the arena sounds like a pretty fun idea. So let's actually go and do that right away. We're facing 7 opponents, which is maybe a bit bad. Maybe a bit bad for us. We'll see how it goes, actually. Yeah, look at this. This might actually be bad, because these guys are going to swarm me like nothing else. And I don't have a very good polearm skill. But as long as I can continue taking them out, I guess that's all that matters. There we go, there we go. Alright. you know, now I'm really thankful for those points in Iron Flesh. I really am. I think if I didn't have those points, I'd either be extremely close to death or dead already. So I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. And now let's speak to Master Furinor once again, and he's going to be super happy. And this task is, in my opinion, probably the best task you can get, because in general, usually it's kind of easy. You know, it's only a couple of enemies that you got to fight, and you got to fight naked, obviously, without any armor or anything like that. But you know, it's still pretty good, and you get 136 rank points for that. We've now been promoted once again, and personally, I don't really like helping Dol Guldur that much, because obviously, I think they're probably going to be against us when the time comes. But I guess it's okay. Anyway, we do have another task here for him. I don't exactly know if there's going to be anything really worthwhile to level up Dol Guldur with, but I suppose we'll just do that anyway because it's kind of fun. And let's see what else we have to do here. There's a couple of people that we can otherwise speak to. General Tuskim. Hello. Alright, do you have anything? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you very sure? Yeah, apparently he doesn't have anything. Oh well. Alright, so let me tell you that this was absolutely insane. Yeah. I basically wandered in the entirety of Gundabad, and eventually I was like, oh, there's a little ledge up here, and that's where the suspicious orc is. Great. Anyway, I'm looking for a fugitive. I'm gonna kill you. Don't worry about it. It's all good. You know, everything's fine. Just, you know, go peacefully, and we're done. So, I finally found Master Furinor again, and you can see that we're now going to hand in the quest, and hopefully he'll give us a decent amount. There we go, 52 rank points, not too bad. Do you have any more tasks for me? I don't really want to do any more tasks for him, to be honest, because it feels like Dol Guldur is pretty strong as it is. They have 3 relatively strong vassals here. Do bear in mind that Master Furinor is currently on the back foot, because he has been kind of damaged in recent battles, but yeah, I had to come all the way down here. Pretty crazy, yeah. He was all the way at Wood Elf Camp battling someone, and thankfully I was able to catch up with him and then, you know, speak to him, of course. Okay, so now there is something that I must report to you, and that is this. Yes, it feels to me like Gondor is, well, shall we say, breathing their last breath. And, I mean, not yet, because there's still, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, well, 6 technically. They have 6 fiefs still remaining, but, oh, I actually thought that was under siege. Oh, okay, apparently it's not under siege anymore, but Isengard were the people to eliminate Callum Bell here, and that's kind of strange to me. I don't know why Isengard would do that, but I guess they are kind of strong right now, so they're absolutely fine doing that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to make our way on to Master Bolg, of course, and we're going to try and speak to him. I would like to fight some more elves. I would like to maybe eliminate... Oh, look at that. Now that's crazy. Alright, this is the Minas Tirith Siege. We're going to probably take a brief stop over there, and we'll see if I can maybe participate. I think that would be pretty fun. So hopefully I'll be able to find Master Bolg soon. Alright, so it looks like he was doing battle against a Lothlorien caravan, wasn't really doing too much, and the other 2 are just lazing around. They're just lazing around in the Moria caves and so on, and I don't exactly know what they're doing. Anyway, I have dispatched the scouts. There's another 72, not too bad. Do you have a special item for me? No, just a huge warg. Alright, should I do more tasks for him? I don't really know whether that's even necessary, to be honest. I don't know whether they're going to be too helpful in the war against Mordor when that time comes, because I feel like Dunlendings is probably going to be much more useful. Anyway, I'm going to make my way down to Minas Tirith now and see if I can help out. Alright, so we have something pretty fantastic happening right now. This has come under siege by Mog the Seven-Fingered. He's been doing a huge amount, hasn't he? Apparently the loss of his fingers, or the other 3, haven't actually made any difference to his viciousness, shall we say. Anyway, let's join the next assault. We are vastly outnumbering the opponent, but obviously that's obviously gonna be the case. You know, we're orcs and uruks and so on and so forth. Without me, with my 250, they have 700 and something against, I think there's about 400 here, or 300. And obviously on the outside, things are looking pretty grim for these guys. I don't exactly know why they're standing outside here. Personally, I wouldn't have them stand outside. I think that's a death wish. It's an absolute death wish right here. They're just going to get absolutely murdered, mauled, absolutely everything. Everything that is bad for them. Yes, exactly. I'm very, very good with language, you can tell. You can absolutely tell. Look at that. Yes, anyway, this is pretty bad. This is actually pretty bad because we are going to get shot in the face. Hopefully not. I hope my shield's going to be strong enough. I guess I should really just use my one-handed sword here because the chance of being shot is just too great in here. And speaking of getting shot, oh no. Okay, now don't get killed now. Come on. The back against the wall bit is certainly not something Bear Uruk really wants to relive because he's had enough of that. He has had those situations occur before and it would be kind of nice to avoid it this time. So let's be a little bit cautious, shall we? Let's just play like a smart Uruk instead of one that just charges in like a berserker. Even though playing a berserker is really fun, and personally I like to be able to do that much more often, but well, for long drawn-out sieges like this, it is just not practical in the least, and so we're going to have to do our best. Otherwise, I'm kind of surprised that they're all spawning here, to be honest. I would have thought that they would spawn way far back, and they'd run down, but I guess maybe we just have to eliminate a couple more waves of these guys, and then they might spawn back in the keep or something like that, so we have like a running siege or something like that. I guess that might be the case. But this gives them the best chance, I suppose? Does it give them? No, it doesn't really give them the best chance of survival, in my opinion. This is kind of like a bloodbath because they're appearing exactly where most of our units are, and we just surround them. We just absolutely surround them. There's no bottleneck, there's no tactical or strategical advantage to them doing this, which is kind of weird to me, but oh well, I guess, you know, Gondor, you know, maybe they're not, maybe they don't have a good strategist on their side at the moment. And at the very least, I would not like to be trapped in between their units, so I do have to stay on the outskirts of the skirmish here. Because otherwise, bad things can happen. And I'm actually thinking that we haven't even lost that many units so far. I mean, I'm seeing quite a few people get eliminated, but I don't think it's really anything too bad. Like, look at this. How are we doing? Isengard Axe, get out of here. Okay, there we go. Nice tooltip just stuck on the screen there for a second because of the battle map. Anyway, yes, we have lost, well, I've lost 8, which is actually not even that bad. Our allies have lost about, I don't know, 170 or so, 160, something like that, and we are absolutely massacring everyone by the looks of things. So, yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty good with that. Now, this is one of the main reasons why I actually wanted to come down here, because I feel like Minas Tirith is one of the sieges that you absolutely must do if you play this mod. It's just, it's too great a chance to pass up, because just look at it. Look at the environment and the modeling that has been done here. It is just insane. The attention to detail, the all, you know, all the very, very close accuracy of it all is crazy good. And well, is that it? It seems like maybe that's it. There might only be a couple of archers remaining, but if we do get up these stairs before those archers are eliminated, then we will get a pretty amazing view over the town. Wow, look at that. That is really cool. I would like to see this all in flames because, well, we're in Uruk, and that is what an Uruk is expected to say. But I don't know whether stone really, you know, catches fire that easily. So I suppose we'll have to do our best, and maybe a Nazgul will help us out with their Drake, Wyvern, whatever it's called, and then we'll be good. But yeah, it seems like these archers, they might actually have my number, you know that. They might actually have my number, look at that. That guy actually dealt a lot of damage to me right there. This guy really knows what's up. Archer of the Tower Guard. Right. Seems like the Tower Guard really knows how to fight. Which is bad for me. Oh yes, I'll help you out. Uruk-hai tracker, very good. Good work. And yeah, actually I did make a brief stopover to gain some additional units. So we have a very large battle size at the moment, but most of our units are made up of Moria orcs. So we are obviously not having a huge amount of longevity. Oh, look at them! They're all yes, they're all falling. I was so shocked by the sight of it that I became a little speechless there. Yeah, but there you go. That was actually very easy. I actually thought to myself, this is going to be a very difficult siege, but no, it actually turned out to be much easier than anticipated. Anyway, there you go. I don't exactly know what's going to happen now, but I suppose we'll find out. And this gives me the opportunity to maybe complete this quest, because I do actually have a quest to rescue a whole bunch of prisoners. So it might make sense for us to do that as well. And oh yeah, by the way, I do know that I have been a little bit lax in regards to recruiting companions. There are a number of companions that are still available for me to recruit, but the main problem that I had attempting to get those guys is the fact that I could not find any tasks from those particular factions to be able to increase my rank. And I don't exactly know why that was. It's a bit weird, really, but yeah. Anyway, that was the main reason why I couldn't get those companions. I'd have to spend a huge amount of time just waiting for a task to appear that I could actually do. And yeah, it just wasn't viable at the time, in my opinion, at least. And I know that there is a Hara Dream companion that's really, really good. It's like, I think it's a level 40 horse archer or something like that. I think someone told me that is a really, really good companion, and I would have loved to have gotten it, but I think I need a pretty high rank for it anyway. And well, we're doing okay. You know, we're doing okay with what we've got, and while it would have been nice, you know, to get that, it's just kind of difficult to do that. Anyway, okay, so we apparently get object failed. I don't exactly know what that means, but this is literally the first error message I've ever seen in this mod, and that means a lot, considering there's so many different systems interacting with each other. Anyway, these are my current stats, by the way. I did level up, and I spec'd a point into pathfinding. Yes, I know, kind of weird for me to spec into pathfinding, but no one else is doing it. Literally, no one else is doing it. So I thought to myself, okay, well, let's move a little bit faster on the map then. And Full Demir is going to level up strength a little bit here, and I'm actually going to get him a point in Weapon Master so that I might actually be able to spend some of his weapon points, because he actually, well, had a whole bunch saved up, and I'm actually going to just continue to save a little bit for him. And let's see, what else can we... Oh, yeah, look at that. Large goblins. Give me those. And what else do we have? 16 fell goblins as well. That's pretty nice. Okay, so have we done that task? Yes, we have. There we go. This quest has been successfully completed. We can talk to Whipsnog to claim our reward. Okay, that's great. And Minas Tirith is done. It is absolutely done. So I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen now, but I assume Isengard and Mordor are going to start concentrating on the other fiefs in the area. And I'm actually unsure what I should do now as well. I guess I will just make my way back. Oh, there we go. Gondor is now spent and wavering. They can't surrender, obviously. I don't think they can. I think we need to have total annihilation on them. And yeah, I guess what I'm going to do is head all the way back up. It's going to take me a while. And we're going to speak to Whipsnog and see if I can maybe do battle with a couple of elves. Alright, so we're currently in Elven territory. I have already spoken to Master Bolg, and he was very happy indeed with what we had done, and I spoke to him, and basically he gave me another task to go and scout the main town of Lothlorien, and so I did that. Easy enough. It was not requiring me to get any troops or anything like that, so it was just the kind of scouting thing I like. You know, I like that kind of thing. Pretty easy, simple, and quick. And I was able to go back and speak to him, and we have now gained rank 10 with Moria. And yeah, just bear in mind that rank 10, apparently, with Moria, does not give us anything. It doesn't give me anything at all, with the exception of increased wages and so on and so forth. So it doesn't really do anything for us. Now, what he has given us now is a task to eliminate 111, well, shall we say, Rivendell troops. And that's exactly what we're going to try and do here. Now, this is just a very small party. I actually do have a war party from Isengard that I snagged on the way along here because I felt to my, I felt like, hey, if we're going to Minas Tirith, it might be an idea to have a war party. I forgot to mention that actually before, that I had a war party alongside us there. But yeah, we did actually have a war party, and yeah, it's pretty good. They have about 38 to add to our numbers, which is pretty nice. We're losing a whole bunch of people right here, which is kind of weird considering we outnumber them so heavily, but I guess these Arnor guys are pretty good. So they are obviously making things kind of difficult for us, but I have 260 units at the moment. That is a huge amount, and I've just lost 7, so I have now 250 units, and yeah, pretty good, that's not too bad. Anyway, there you go, eliminated those guys, 45. I'm a bit worried, actually, about taking care of some of these Rivendell units, because they're going to be harsh, I feel. They're going to be harsh, so let's see what we can do here. Bear in mind, I am trying to find where they are, and I found them. I found them just now. Lord Elrond, what does he have? 10 Knights of Rivendell. He has some Dunedain trackers. He does have Arnor units, and we've just fought a couple of Arnor units. So I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest. It's kind of weird how Lord Elrond's just basically patrolling around here all the time. I guess that's basically what he does. That's all he does the entire time. I'm actually thinking, maybe we should... yeah, we should probably attack him, shouldn't we? We should probably attack him in this forest. This is a pretty fantastic way to do this. Please go into the town. Go into the okay, apparently he didn't want to go into the town. Oh well, you know what? Actually, let's just disengage for a second. Oh, Bolzog is injured. That's not very good. Oh well, no, never mind. Let's just get some more Orc Chieftains. By the way, I did check my options, and apparently I do have... oh, what is it called now? TLD Form AI. And I have the... not the original one. I have the new version. And yeah, because someone actually asked me what formation AI I was using, and that's what I'm using. So there you go. I think that was the default option. I don't think I changed it or anything like that. Anyway, we have 254 against 322. And they're elves. They're elves. So this is going to be pretty bad for us. But on the one hand, I think it might actually be pretty good. So what I'm going to do... do I have... is that a troll? I have a troll here. Apparently the Isengard War Party has a couple of trolls in it. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, for the most part, I think we're going to be okay. I just have to make sure that we don't get lanced in the face like I just did. Oh no. That is really bad. You know what else is really bad? Them baiting us off to the side like this. Oh yeah. This is really awful. Okay, come on, just kill him at the very least. Oh, okay, apparently not. Bear Uruk, could you do something? There we go. He actually did something for once. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so just charging in here is basically our only option, right? I think it is our only option, because if you think about it, they're just going to kill us with range, aren't they? And we have to kill them with numbers. And, well, technically they outnumber us, obviously, so killing them with numbers is going to be kind of difficult. We've already done the task, which is kind of amazing. So I don't need to worry about that anymore. And maybe, you know what? Maybe we should just retreat a little bit. Let's retreat a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So we can get these armored trolls in on the action. That's exactly what we want to see. Oh yeah. Did you see that death spam right there? That was amazing. That was really nice. Okay. Can I get some more of that, please? Can I get some more of that? That would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I have no qualms about that. I am gonna die pretty quickly, actually. Wish I had Berserker now. That would be really awesome. Oh well, never mind. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it, and I'll just take out as many units as I can. That's basically what I'm gonna try and do here. And we should tell our units to charge in once again. They're just getting slaughtered otherwise by the looks of things, which is pretty bad, but... how many have we lost so far? 25? Wow, we're actually not even doing that badly. We are not doing that badly in comparison to our opponents. Our opponents have lost many more units than what we've lost, and they outnumber us. So you can imagine, you know, how effective we're actually being right here as they get killed by a Knight of Rivendell. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm going to actually retreat here. as we have done the task, and that's all that mattered. We did lose a huge amount of Orc Chieftains, but they are super easy to level up, and I don't mind so much about that. And we have weakened 3 of the most powerful vassals. Actually, I think that's all they have. We have 185 against 200. I think we'd actually be able to win this, but for the most part, I kind of want to retreat just because Bolzog is injured, and I don't have first aid working. If first aid was working right now, I probably would have gone back in there. But I only have, what, 13% HP? That's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. So I'm going to have to leave. And at least we have completed the task, and that's hopefully going to help out a little bit. Oh yeah, by the way, Gondor is being absolutely cannibalized right now. You can see that with the town of Linear being destroyed right there, and I think there is actually something else being attacked. Yes, this also was attacked. Anyway, I'm going to try and find Master Bolg and hand in the quest. Alright, so I managed to find Master Bolg. He was pretty easy to find. He's just kind of chilling out here, and we're going to speak to him for 148 rank points, and we are now a Great Enforcer of Moria. Now, as I said, I don't think there's anything extra past rank 10 or anything at rank 10, actually. I didn't see anything at the very least. I only saw the huge warg, as you can see here, so nothing really to worry about there, but we are going to get increased wages as we are using a huge amount of their units anyway, so I guess that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to go into the Moria barracks right here because I would like to get a whole bunch of units. I don't really want the archers, to be honest. I'm just going to take everything else that I can get my hands on, and I'm going to just wait here for some time and allow my trainer skill to level them at least past tier 1. And then we are going to pick up the next episode and try and do a little bit of extra damage to the elves. Maybe we'll actually be able to eliminate their strength so far as to hopefully help Moria stage a siege of some kind, but I don't think they're actually capable of doing that anyway, unfortunately. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.